Hi, my name's Helen Dowling. I run a company called Exceptional Thinking, and what we do is marketing for small business owners. Now, if you've been following our videos for a while, you'll know that every week we release a short tip to help you market your small business. But for the foreseeable future, we're actually going to be answering your questions on marketing your small business, okay? And I've got a question in from one of the people who watches videos on a regular basis. And what she asked is, how do I make sure my marketing is effective? So I thought I'd answer that question with the aid of my trusted flip chart here. And what I've done is I've sort of taken an example of marketing and selling from a book by a lady called CJ Hayden, which is called Get Clients Now. It's a really good book actually. It's about £8 from Amazon, and it's really helpful if you're in any type of service-based industry. Now what she says, and I wholeheartedly agree with this, is that marketing is made up of 4 segments. So first of all, we've got filling the pot up here, and that means all the marketing methods you do, like writing a newsletter, email marketing, teleseminars, workshops, networking, and all the rest of the things you can think of. Eventually, what will happen here is you'll get a list of people who've expressed some interest in your product or services. So this is your pot. Then we have to find out how interested they are. And this is where following up comes into play. And it's obviously really important that you do that to find out how interested people are in your products and services to make sure that you can help them with it. Then we've got presenting, and that can be a formal sit-down presenting, or it can actually be just a quick call over the phone asking for a price for something. And eventually, if all goes well, we close the sale. And this is marketing, and down here is selling. And as you can see, they do overlap, because obviously once you've done a presentation, you'll need to follow that up that quote. And once you've closed the sale, you should be communicating with your customers on a regular basis to see how they're getting on. Now, going back to the question that I was asked about how can you tell whether your marketing is effective, what I suggest you do is mark yourself out of 10 for each of these areas, okay? So if we say filling the pot, for my business, I'm probably about a 7. Following up, I'm probably about a 9. Presenting, I'm about a 7. And closing the sale, I probably am about 7 as well. Okay, now looking at those areas, obviously looking at this very quickly, the area that I'm strongest at is following up. So it therefore stands to reason that the rest of these areas could do with a bit of work. Now, it's going to be really hard for you to concentrate on all of those areas all at once, but what I suggest you then do is pick one of those areas. Okay, so pick one and do some work on that. So if you think you are weakest at closing the sale, for instance, then think about some of the things you could do to improve that area. For instance, you could put together a sales kit. So you might have some diagrams in there, you might have some literature in there, you might practice your sales skills, you might review all your sales meetings, and that's going to help you improve this area. And then once you get this one up to a 9 or 10, then start working on another area. And by that way you can tell very quickly, not using any complicated calculations here, how effective you are on marketing, okay? So I hope that answers your question and gives you a bit of insight into something you can do straight away for your business to really help improve things. Now, I want to be answering your question as well, so if you've got a question on marketing, put it into the comments section below and I will pick it up and I will answer your question in a future video, okay? So go along to our website at www.exceptionalthinking.co.uk. You'll see the comments box on there, and I look forward to receiving your comments, opinions and questions shortly. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.